In this video we'll be sculpting the Warden from the Minecraft Wild update. As always, I will have the list of colours I used linked below. He also glows in the dark, which makes him even cuter, although he's not meant to be. I'm going to be both terrified and extremely excited to come across him in the deep dark. I'm starting with the Ribcage, laying some light blue and glow clay side by side and rolling it flat, trimming it down, then cutting it into strips. I cut extra just in case. Set those aside for now. Rolling out a thin sheet of dark and light blue as well as the glow in the dark. I then cut them into long strips and then into small squares and some rectangles. I then put these and the pieces from earlier in the oven to bake. The glow clay is really soft and hard to handle, so I'll cut that into squares afterwards. Now that they are baked, we can snap them off into little pieces and get started on the antlers. I'm using some liquid clay and spreading it out over the tile with an old paintbrush. I then place down the squares using a pair of tweezers. Moving on to the 3 little soles in his tummy, rolling a small amount of light blue clay into a teardrop shape, slight twist for the tail, then flatten, marking out the eyes and nose area with a ball tool. With a little bit of dark blue clay, I then place that in and bake everything on this tile. I then remove the baked antlers and use a scalpel to cut off the excess liquid clay. Moving on to the head, I am using 9 pieces of dark blue and 3 pieces of medium blue. Condition these colours separately, shape into cubes and then place them together, lightly indenting the mouth area and then refining the shape. Making a slit on either side of the head, add some bacon bond to the antlers and then slide them in. With some pre-baked squares from earlier, start placing them around the mouth area. Using a needle tool, I then spread out some liquid clay. Place a foil ball under the antlers to keep them in position. I then randomly place some squares on the forehead and then add a toothpick to the underside. Bake the head and then set it aside. Moving on to the body. 10 pieces of dark blue shaped into a rectangular prism. Pressing onto the toothpick so I can attach them later. Place on and press in the 3 soles, then trap them in behind the rib cage. Press in 4 pieces of wire to attach the arms and legs to. Bake the body, then press the head on at a slight angle. The arms are made up of 5 pieces total. Condition each colour, shape into cubes, then stack them. He needs 2 arms, so make that again. The legs are made up of 2 pieces each. Shape them into cubes and lightly taper at the top. Press on 3 glow squares for the toenails and a few other random squares as well. I want the Warden to look like he is walking, so I placed 1 foot behind the other. Place lots of random pre-baked squares on the arms and then press them onto the body. Have the arms swinging in the opposite direction to the legs. After everything has been baked and cooled down, I used some black acrylic paint on the inside of the mouth. I think he turned out really cute. My Minecraft mobs collection is constantly growing. If you have any suggestions on who I should sculpt next, let me know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching and I will see you next time.